Hi guys, welcome back. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about pronunciation. And more specifically, we're going to focus on the sounds I and E. Before we begin today's lesson, I wanted to give a very brief background on learning a second language. So as an adult, or just anyone who's post-puberty, so maybe that is 11 years old, sometimes it's 14 years old, whenever that point is, once we pass it, it's really difficult for us to naturally acquire a language. So that also goes for grammar and pronunciation. So our second language that we learn as an adult is never going to be as natural and innate as our first language. Now, that fact is very discouraging for any one of us who's trying to learn a second language. But when it comes to pronunciation, I think your focus should not be to sound like a native speaker because that's very difficult, but your focus should be on intelligibility. Intelligibility is the ability to be understood. So as long as I'm saying things and I am being understood and there's no miscommunication, I think that's pretty good, right? So in this video, we're going to focus on two vowel sounds that are easily misused and interchangeably used, therefore causes miscommunication. While there are many sounds that can cause miscommunication, we're going to focus on I versus E. Some words with the I sound are it or sick, and some words with the E sound are eat and seek. Now, when I make the I sound, your mouth should be very relaxed. There's not that much tension going on with your mouth. And your lips do not have to be stretched back like E, right? It doesn't have to be stretched back. It's just I. Your mouth is barely moving and your tongue is relaxed and flat. So it's I. Here's a list of words with the I sound. I'm going to read from top to bottom and please repeat after me. Bin, sit, pick, fill, fit, will, hit, litter. Now, when I make the E sound, your mouth is not relaxed. It cannot be relaxed. Your tongue is more forward. Your lips are stretched back like E, and your sound, therefore, is longer. So the first sound that we went over is very relaxed, I. Whereas this sound, your lips should be all the way back, E, like eat, right? Depending on what your first language is, I've noticed that I've talked to a lot of students from Brazil, Japan, just everywhere around the world. Depending on your first language, there are sounds in your first language that are close to one of these sounds, but often it's not one of these sounds. And what happens often is a lot of people use the vowel sound that is in their first language when they speak English. And often when they do, it's kind of in between these two sounds, so we're not really sure what the word is. And again, there's nothing wrong with accent, but I think there's a problem when I'm trying to communicate something and I'm not being understood. So again, it's E, your mouth is stretched and there's a lot of tension. E. Here's a list of words with the E sound. And you would notice that these are the exact same words from our first list, except I've changed all the vowel sounds from I to E. So instead of bin, it's bean. I'm going to read from top to bottom, and please repeat after me. Bean, seat, peak, feel, feet, wheel, heat, leader. Here's a list of the words side by side with the short I sound and the long I sound. I'm gonna read from left to right, so please repeat after me. Bin, bean, bit, beat, pick, peak, will, wheel, litter, leader. And lastly, please practice with me reading these full sentences with both of the sounds within the sentence. Number 1, I want to eat it. Number 2, there's a bean in the bin. 3, I will fix your wheel. Number 4, he littered the 2-liter bottle. Number 5, please sit in your seat. Number 6, the heat wave hit us so suddenly. Number 7, I feel that we should fill up on gas. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found that helpful, and if you did, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. And if you want more lessons like this that target certain sounds, please let me know in the comments below, and I will be sure to make more of these lessons. I'll see you guys next time.